Just when Hollywood thought this explosive legal war was finally over, Blake Lively has pulled Justin Baldoni back into court with a shocking new legal move that nobody saw coming. For months, the bitter battle surrounding It Ends With Us dominated headlines. Allegations, lawsuits, public statements, millions of fans choosing sides. Then came the settlement that seemed to bring the entire controversy to an end, or so everyone thought. Because now, only weeks after that settlement, Blake Lively has returned to court seeking something that could make this legal saga even more dramatic than before. And according to legal experts following the case, the latest development could create major consequences for Baldoni's side. What exactly happened? Why is Blake Lively back in court? And could this new legal move become one of the most embarrassing chapters yet in this already explosive Hollywood feud? Stay until the end because the newest court filings reveal details that are leaving fans stunned. Before we begin, make sure to like the video and subscribe for the latest celebrity news and courtroom drama updates. Today, we're breaking down the newest developments in the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni legal battle, what happened after the settlement, and why this story may be far from over. For anyone who hasn't followed every twist and turn of this controversy, here's a quick recap. The conflict originally exploded during and after the production of It Ends With Us, one of the most anticipated film adaptations in recent years. As rumors began circulating about tensions behind the scenes, the situation quickly escalated into something much bigger than anyone expected. What started as industry speculation eventually turned into a full-scale legal war involving serious allegations, public statements, competing narratives, and lawsuits that captured worldwide attention. The case became one of Hollywood's most talked about controversies. Fans were divided. Media outlets covered every development. Social media exploded with theories and debates. Then came a major turning point. After months of legal battles, both sides reached a settlement that appeared to bring the conflict to a close. Many observers believed the courtroom fighting was finally over. The headlines suggested closure. The public assumed everyone was moving on. But behind the scenes, another battle was quietly beginning. According to recent court developments, Blake Lively's legal team has now returned to court seeking attorney fees, legal costs, and additional damages connected to Baldoni's previously dismissed lawsuit. This is where things become especially interesting. Legal experts explain that when certain lawsuits are dismissed under specific legal protections, the opposing side can sometimes attempt to recover expenses associated with defending themselves. In simple terms, Lively's team is arguing that they should not be left paying enormous legal bills after successfully fighting portions of the legal claims brought against them. And that's exactly why the latest filing has attracted so much attention. Because this isn't just about winning or losing anymore. It's about who ultimately pays the price. If the court sides with Lively on these requests, the financial consequences could become significant. That's why many legal commentators are watching this phase of the case very closely. What's especially surprising is the timing. Most people expected all parties to move on after the settlement. Instead, new courtroom proceedings have placed the dispute back in the spotlight. And naturally, that has generated a wave of reactions online. Supporters of Lively argue that pursuing legal fees is a logical step after enduring a lengthy legal battle. Others believe both sides should simply move forward now that a settlement has already been reached. Regardless of which side viewers support, one thing is undeniable. The story isn't disappearing anytime soon. Another factor driving attention is the public image aspect. In Hollywood, reputation can be just as important as legal victories. Every court filing becomes a headline. Every statement generates new analysis. Every development shapes public perception. That's why observers are paying close attention to how both camps are handling this next phase. Some entertainment commentators believe this latest move strengthens Lively's position because it signals confidence from her legal team. Others caution that courts can be unpredictable and that final outcomes should never be assumed before rulings are issued. And that's an important point. At this stage, the judge has not issued a final decision regarding these requests. Arguments are still being reviewed. Documents continue to be examined. The legal process remains ongoing. Yet, despite the absence of a final ruling, the public reaction has been intense. Across social media platforms, discussions about the case have reignited. Fans who thought the controversy was over are suddenly paying attention again. News outlets that had largely moved on have returned to the story, and every new filing creates another round of speculation. Meanwhile, both Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have continued making public appearances. Photographs from recent outings show the couple appearing calm despite the renewed legal attention. That contrast has become another talking point online. While headlines continue discussing court filings, the public appearances suggest an effort to maintain normalcy amid ongoing scrutiny. For Justin Baldoni, the renewed attention means continued public examination of a controversy many believed was finally ending. Every development now receives intense media coverage. Every legal argument becomes headline news, and every courtroom update sparks another cycle of public debate. This is precisely why the latest court move has generated so much interest. It's not merely another filing, it's a reminder that high-profile legal disputes often continue long after the public assumes they're finished. Sometimes the most important battles occur after the biggest headlines fade away, and that's exactly what appears to be happening here. The settlement may have ended one chapter, but another chapter is clearly still being written. As of now, everyone is waiting for the court's next decision. Will Blake Lively succeed in recovering legal fees? Will the court approve additional damages, or will the judge reject some or all of the requests? Those questions remain unanswered. What we do know is that one of Hollywood's biggest legal dramas has once again captured public attention. And judging by the reaction this week, audiences remain deeply invested in every new twist. So while many believed the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni saga was finally over, the newest court filings prove that this story still has life left in it. The settlement may have closed one battle, but the fight over legal fees, damages, and courtroom consequences is still unfolding. Now all eyes are on the judge's next move. Do you think Blake Lively is justified in returning to court, or should both sides move on after the settlement? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest celebrity news and Hollywood courtroom drama. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.